MWRT series, season 2 here for MWRT. We have started the first race of the season for both series, D1 and D2. Before we get to that, I want to talk about a little bit about the new cars. So D1, obviously the same from last year, but D2 got a whole new look with the Xfinity cars. We'll get some on the screen here for you during editing. But anyway, both races for the Clash for both series were at Long Beach for a road course race. All these drivers had to get suited for these new road course setups. Sorry, Model 13 has fixed up. I wasn't here. Yeah, I know, it's funny. I accidentally said his real name. I just said it again. Never mind. Anyway, we're gonna talk about a little about the D2 and D1 race. Dylan and Ceedee, since I was not here, I was running in Indiana. Can I have Dylan and Ceedee talk about the D2 first? Dylan, you first.
All right, so for D2, Miles started on pole, of course, but he actually wasn't there for the start of the race. So Aviation, who started in the back, actually had a really good restart, got up to the front, led almost the whole stage. And Miles joined in the midway section of the stage, but wasn't able to get up front. Aviation just dominated stage 1. Then he ended up dominating stage 2. Finally, in stage 3 was where, Miles and someone else could get the lead, which Aviation had a very interesting call, ended up hitting late in the stage, which got Miles, ended up winning the race.
Thank you. And thank you for going over that, Dylan. First of all, before we move on to D1, let's bring Miles on the stage. Congratulations to our D2 winner.
Yeah, Miles,
here comes Miles coming to the set. Okay, Miles, you can unmute here. Welcome and congratulations on your win at Long Beach.
Hello. Thank you.
And before we get a couple questions from Dylan and Ceedee themselves, I wanted to ask you first, how does this build momentum for you and your team around you to keep getting the speed up and go to the MWRT 500 weekend for D2 series and maybe go win that as well?
It really builds up our team like a lot. As an experience, I have won a Daytona last season, so I feel like we can have a good shot at Daytona and maybe get a win for the team again, and actually maybe get some points here.
Thank you. Any questions from you, Dylan or Ceedee?
Yeah, I have a question. So, Miles, when you were, when you joined into the race 2 laps down, I'm pretty sure, what was like going through your mind? What was your plan? Like, what was going through your mind?
It was to regroup, like find that pace again from qualifying, which I somehow did. Made a couple mistakes, really shook me up. Hit the reset button. Somehow found my way to the win with the amazing pit strategy.
Yeah, that was a good pit strategy call by you, Miles. I have one last question. How did it feel when, Aviation was out front and then he ended up pitting, which got you the lead? How did it feel in that moment when you probably had a good shot at winning there?
It felt like I had it in my hands. Like you know that you're going to win this race, but you're just, I don't know how to really explain it.
I got you, Miles. One more thing I wanted to ask. Well, actually not ask, but wanted to say, I do want to apologize for putting you low on the odds. Everybody knows in WRT, I put him like 4th best odds. Even though I had the poll, I will openly say I apologize, and I will never doubt you out again, Miles. I am so sorry.
It's all right. I think everybody should never doubt me. Whoever doubts me, they're 50% of the chance like wrong, but the other 50 is probably right.
So
I do not understand what the hell you just said. Anyway, thank you for showing up, Miles. Thank you for a good job and congratulations on the win. And hopefully we'll see you here again in a couple weeks, or maybe next.
And he's fucking.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, now heading on to D1. Ceedee and Dylan, y'all both raced in this race. Since Dylan just went over D2, I want to talk to Ceedee go over D1. Before I do say so, I put Dom in the 14 car. If anybody's wondering, I was gone last weekend, and I will be gone this weekend. He'll be subbing for me at Daytona, so letting everybody know that as well. But Ceedee, go ahead and get on the D1.
D1 was, I mean, a lot of people complained about the setups. People did not like the race. It was really only 3 people battling for the lead: Crackery, Belu, and Dylan. Those 3 were mainly up there.
Belu,
And...
sorry, Belu. Anyway.
I continue.
It was basically just a battle between those 3. Crackery, I'm pretty sure, swept the stages. We had a lot of flips, actually. I think it was like 3 or 4 flips. I was included in one of those flips. Yeah, it was just not really a good race, what I'm hearing from other people, and including myself. But yeah, wasn't really a fun race to race.
What I've heard, from what I've heard, this was pretty much a wreck fest. I heard a lot of cautions happen.
Yes,
I wasn't there.
It was like a huge wreck fest, and it kind of turned into a fuel mileage race towards the end. But yeah, it was just mainly a huge wreck fest.
Okay, until we get to the winner, I can go over the winning move by Belu because I did see it. I went back and watched. I want to get to Dylan. Dylan, what was your perspective on this race? You ran on it. You ran in it, so I want to hear your perspective.
So at the end of the race, the strategy split apart. Drivers went down a pit with like 4 to go. Me, Belu, and Ceedee were the only ones to stay out, which got us up in the front. And I'm pretty sure we all had enough to make it to the end. And then there's a restart with 3 to go. Caution came out. They all got pinched up. Ceedee was involved in that. So his strategy didn't work out for him. They were in the back. Then once again, it was me and Belu at the front with the 2 to go restart. We both had a good start. But in the turn 1, I straight up sold the bag. Basically wrecked. And then everyone else got involved, and Belu just snuck out and ended up getting the win.
Yes, I will say that I did see it. There was a couple wrecks right there at the end where everybody was wrecking. Everybody wrecked at the start finish line somehow. I saw that. But anyway, Belu, he definitely snuck out at the end and got away from Crackery and the Carnage, and ended up pulling away and winning this thing. Before we do get to Belu, I wanted to talk about something crazy. So Crackery, he actually got knocked out on speed.
Oh, God.
He was not the fastest car. He was knocked out. And you're probably wondering, how was he back in if he was knocked out? And those some heavy hitters. Championship favorite based on odds, Kev. He didn't even make the race. Anyway, before we head on to Belu, I wanted to talk about something. Bryce has been put on probation, and he is practically banned for saying a racial slur before we even got to the race. So I want to talk about that.
You can guess which one it was.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can guess. I'm not going to go much further on that. It's second time. Yeah, saying something like that. It was alleged. He still says he didn't say it, but I mean, we think we know it was him. Yeah. But anyway, congratulations to Belu. We're going to bring him on the set. Come on, Belu.
Come on down, Belu.
And here comes Belu. Congratulations, Belu, on the win here at Long Beach.
Thank you very much, Tylen.
No problem, bro. I saw you win in the Verizon 22. How do you feel? I knew you were one of the heavy favorites going into this. You're definitely a road course ringer, fast at most of places anyway. How do you feel like you not do differently, but how happy are you to execute on your plan to get snuck away from all the carnage and Crackery, obviously one of those faster cars at the end? Well, actually throughout the entire race, but how did you get through all that carnage and win this race?
Yeah, so I knew like throughout the race, I didn't really have the consistency as much as Tylen. So throughout the on the final stage, I thought maybe if I save a little and there's like a caution or there's like no cautions, maybe I could have a little bit of an advantage, like having like extra fuel. So when that caution came out, I stayed out to get track position, and then coming down to turn 1, I did like a dummy move on Dylan. I tried to like pressure him into a mistake, and yeah, it worked out. And then I just got lucky, and the entire field was just like battling behind me.
Hey, before we head on, what did you say about me?
What?
You said something about Tylen.
No. Did I?
I think he's talking about me.
Yeah, no, I said Dylan.
Because it came out Tylen. Didn't y'all hear Tylen?
No, I didn't.
Okay, then I'm an idiot. Never mind. Just don't listen to Tylen.
16-year-old hearing.
Shut up, Blue, because I'm a look. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to Dylan and Ceedee's questions. Dylan, you go first.
Oh, no, Ceedee, you can go. Sound like you want to.
Lou, so going into Daytona, after the Clash win, how do you think this will affect or help your team going to Daytona?
I guess it's somewhat of a motivation boost. I mean, the Clash race didn't really mean anything. I didn't really expect much. I just kind of just raced for fun. Going into Daytona, it's like a completely different track. We're gonna have to change our mindset, but I guess we can use the Clash win as some motivation to win Daytona, I guess.
All right, Dylan, you can go ahead and ask your questions. You have it.
Yeah. During the final stage, we heard you were saving. What was the call there when everyone came to pit and you stayed out? How do you feel that benefited your chances of winning?
I'd say that I definitely benefited from that because mainly Cracked were the fastest one all day, pitted. I knew I had better pace than Dylan, and Dylan was really inconsistent. So I was pretty confident that I could definitely win it coming off of 2 to go. So, yeah, if I pitted, I would have been in third, which honestly would have stayed in my position. But track position was really important because if you're in third, you really can't put pressure on the leader or mountain charge onto the leader. So I really just needed track position on that final caution.
I got you, Blue. And one more thing. I know it's super early. This is what I want to ask you. Before we move on to our second and last segment, I know it's super early, but how do you feel like your chances are at a championship this year? Obviously, it was devastating last year. You were probably the deserving championship favorite compared to drivers like Junior and Crackery. Still, y'all, it was a deserving champ for Junior, but I feel like you still think you should have won it. How do you feel like your chances are this year as well, starting off hot as well?
I think definitely this year I'm going to put in more effort. There's definitely a lot more challengers that I think will be a contender throughout the season. I guess I just have to hope that my computer doesn't blow up and I have to race the championship on my PS5 again. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. I'm not really too concerned about pace, just more, I guess, just consistency, making races, and yeah.
I got you, and thank y'all. Thank you for coming on the show as well. I will see you later, Miles. And now not Miles, sorry, Blue. Now I just wanted to get to our second segment. Now I'm getting humped by Blue again. Now, our second segment, our way too early championship 4 predictions. I know it's super early. We haven't even done a points paying race yet. It's going to be this weekend. But Dylan and Ceedee, I want to talk to you about this. We'll go with Dylan first. Based on all the contenders, who is your D2 champ 4 first and D1?
For D2, of course, Miles is pretty fast. Also, Aviation was very consistent, so I'm going to put him in there. He's number 1 for the champ 4 favorite. Yeah, then I'm also going to put Miles. And then also Chase for Life, even though he didn't make the race, he's also was very fast. He's had some problems, so I'll put him in there as well. And for the final one, Dom, he's also very consistent, I'd say, so I'll put him in there. So that's my final 4 predictions.
All right. Now, before we get to our D1s, I will go for my D2s. Obviously, there's a lot of new drivers this year, and based on what I've seen, look at all the R's. I'll put the rookies all up on the screen. I'll put the whole roster up here. All the R's are rookies, and there's more rookies than there are veterans in this series. But now I wanted to talk about my championship 4. Based off speed and based off consistency at other tracks, mostly this core whole schedule is compactive ovals. You got to be fast on the intermediates and short tracks mostly. Have a little bit of luck at the super speedways and obviously have a lot of skill at the road courses. So based on that, my overall first pick I think it's got to go to Driz. Driz, He slept on. I know he missed the first race, but he is super fast when I watched him. Driz, I will put him in the championship 4. Also, my second one. Yeah, even though I was hating on him earlier, Miles, I think he will make it. He is a super fast driver when it comes up to speed. I think he can get himself in a little bit of trouble just racing a little hard and getting in wrecks. But if he can limit the mistakes, and I think he will have enough speed to make a championship run. Now, my third, obviously, this is not biased, I'm telling you right now. Based off speed and how he does in D1 compared to all the D1 drivers, I put Dom in the championship 4. Dom, really good driver. He's also active. One thing about this, you got to be active most of the time to even have a shot at the championship. So I will put Dom in there in the championship 4. Now, my fourth and final is super hard. I do not know. But based off of speed and probably making races, I'll probably put Noah in there, the 97 of Noah. Noah's got speed. He could realistically be a D1 driver if he wanted. He comes down to D2, and I think that'll be my fourth and final D2 championship driver.
All right, now we're going to Ceedee.
Yeah, Ceedee, sorry, I saw you were gone, Ceedee. I'll let you fill in. We're doing our way too early D2 and D1 championship 4s. Don't do your D1 one yet. I just got done doing my D2 one. Now you do your D2 championship 4.
So my championship 4, I really like Aviation speed. He's really consistent. I've raced with Aviation for 3 years now, and he is always really good at pitch try. So I'm going to have it right now. I'm going to have it a bold pick, but I'm taking Aviation number 1. He's my championship favorite. Number 2, coming off the Clash win, Miles. I like his speed. He always likes to practice. He's very consistent. I'm going to say Miles for number 2 spot. And for my number 3 spot, I'm going to say, he ran D2 last year. He's a vet. He didn't make the championship, and he had to go because of family stuff. I'm going to say Louise. Louise showed some really good speed in the Clash, and I think he could really be fast in this season. So I'm going to have him as my third favorite. In my final 4, I'm going to throw a wild card in there. I'm going to say GHT for my 4th spot.
Okay, wow. GHT.
Okay.
All right, before we head on, yes.
Wait, let's see.
Before we head on, Ceedee.
GHT is a vet, so I think he could use that experience with these Xfinity cars and some miracle way make himself into the championship.
All right.
That's a good champ 4. Before we head on, Junior, let's welcome Junior here. Junior, we did already talk to the winners of this week. Junior, you're also one of those D1 drivers that congratulations on a pretty good finish P4. Junior, we are doing our second segment. D2 and D1 championship 4s way too early picks. Junior, who is your D2 championship 4?
All right. I'm gonna have to say Dom. It's kind of like I've seen him race. He's really good in that Toyota number 78. When it comes to intermediates, he's real good at intermediates. He can get good finishes. I haven't seen him win yet, but he is pretty fast. I'm going to go second. I mean, this isn't in particular order, but I'm going to just go second. I'm going to say Miles. Miles is really good. He won the Clash. He's got a fast number 18. He's had good speed. I mean, people said he can qualify well, but not finish well. But I believe I have faith in this man.
Okay, I know you're talking about, Junior. I know I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miles. I'm sorry.
Good boy, Tylen. Oh, sorry.
Right.
I'm just saying. Third. Crap. this might seem off, but who's in the roster chat?
Aviation.
Aviation.
Here, let's check the roster right now.
Let's check the roster. My bad. My ball knowledge.
You got Gavin, Lieveland, and Chris for G20 Motorsports. For Nitrixel Racing, you got Noah, Jaden, Driz, and Kix. For B-Class Racing, which Miles is on, your winner, you have Miles, A-Sprout, Monkey, and Seb. For Eddie Racing Incorporated, you have Zach, Chase for Life, Die Hard, and Beast. For Dawn Motorsports,
oh my gosh, I forgot about Die Hard.
You have Dawn.
Oh my goodness.
You got Wild, you got Aviation, and Cole Custer. Which Cole can't even race because he didn't fill out the form, so don't pick him. And for Lose Motorsports, your final team, You have Louise, SUV, Briar, and GHT.
Okay, I have it now. I'm gonna go Die Hard. Obviously, I mean, so much experience. I've raced with him in many other leagues before. He's got a championship 4 attitude. He's fast at where he goes in. I'm gonna have to go Die Hard, and then my last pick. It's gonna have to be Luis, to be honest. I mean, sure. I mean, is he the same guy who was the turn glitch merchant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the turn glitch merchant, he can put up good finishes, and even in the clash, he was fast if it wasn't for lag. He was way fast.
I got you, Junior. Now, thank y'all for all your D2s. We will fly this D1 one since we know most of them. Now, first, Dylan, who is your first championship for D1 way too early picks?
I think you got to put your winner Belu in there. He showed a lot of speed there. P2 all day, ended up getting the win. So yeah, I'm gonna put Belu in the number 1 spot. Then I'm gonna put Crack 3, even though he was pretty much doubted going into the. Oh yeah, wait, Crack 3 might go part-time. It depends on what he is. If not Crack 3, then yeah, I guess I'll put Tylen in there if Dom does good enough for his subbing. And then unbiased, I swear. I'll put myself.
No, that's not crazy. I think you're good enough too. That's not crazy.
That's a good pick.
Unbiased, but and for the final spot, damn, that's a hard one. I don't even know. I'm gonna get the roster right now. I don't know. Maybe Curdy if he stays consistent enough, and is
that is bold.
There's some lag. Yeah, I'll put Curdy in there for the final spot.
I've got you. Nice. That's a pretty good championship for if you're asking me. Now we'll head on to CD. Who's your D1 way too early champ? 4 picks.
Number 1, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna go down Dylan's path. So number 1, I'm gonna take Belu. I feel like he's really fast and he has a definite championship year in him. Number 2, I'm gonna say if Crackery doesn't go full time, I'm going to say Dylan at P2. At P3, you have the one and only, the Tylen at P3. I just feel like that you won't make most of the races because you're IRL racing, and that's going to cost you a bit in points. And number 4, it's honestly a hard pick because I feel like if Curdy fixes his internet issue, he could be really good. But otherwise, for right now, I don't know really who to go pick. It's a hard pick because there's so many good drivers. But I just feel like I'm going to throw another wild card in. I'm going to throw in Elrod. He showed great speed in the clash, and he can, he can keep up with some of those fast guys.
There we go. We got a little love for Elrod. There we go. It's a bold pick right there by CD. Now, Junior, who is your championship for D1 pick?
All right. So similar to CD said, Tylen, you are fast. But first, in the first seed, in the championship 4, I'm gonna have to put Belu. He is crazy fast at not only Miami, but at so many other tracks I was at. Road courses, street courses, intermediate short tracks, it doesn't matter. The only thing that he isn't like perfect at is super speedways, but like other than that, he has to be my number 1. And then 2, second, I think I'm gonna put you, Tylen. I'm gonna put you in second because you're stupid fast again. I'm gonna put that again. And even though Dom's gonna have to sub for some of you sometimes, or like some subs here and there, if you can rack up enough points in the beginning, I feel like it'll be enough since it's Winston until the end. So until championship 4. But third, okay, it's getting tricky.
Junior, I would like to interrupt you just a second. Just to warn Aviation, the storm above us, it does have a little bit of rotation in it, so might want to take cover.
Oh, okay.
Praying for y'all. But Junior, you can head on.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say Kevin. No one said it yet, but I've seen this man race. He always gets the fastest laps. I mean, except for Long Beach, but like basically the fastest laps at whatever we go to, even in the momentum cars. So I'm gonna put him there. Fourth, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, to be honest. I
I
mean,
mean, you've got guys like Vector, you've got guys like Curdy, you've got guys like Dylan, you've got guys like CD, you've got guys like Zane, you've got guys like all of that. It's hard to pick.
Yeah, Cardi too.
Cardi,
You know
yeah.
what? Oh yeah, Cardi too. I want to say Curdy, but like the consistency is the consistency. I don't know. I'm gonna put you, Dylan. I'll be honest. I'll put you, Dylan, because not only your consistency, but your winning speed. In D2 last year, you had like, I couldn't even count how many wins you had. You had like, how many wins did you have, Dylan?
I think 8.
Yeah, 8 wins. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
In the same cars. In the same cars. So I'm just gonna have to put you there, man. That's my list.
All right, thank you, Junior. Now, I will go for mine, and we will end this show off right after this. Now, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna go for my honorable mentions first, and this is gonna be a little tough because I know people are gonna give me some backlash, but I feel like this is just most logical for me. First of all, an honorable mention that's not making is Kevin. Kevin is stupid fast. Yes, he is. But the problem with me for him is that he really doesn't care much about points. He's a guy that like just comes and races for fun, and he really ain't online that much. Like he missed last weekend at Long Beach. He doesn't really practice as much as he used to. Now I'm not saying he can't make it. JCM teammate, I love Kev, good guy. I just don't know if he'll make all the races, and I don't know if he'll even care to like run for points, and not really practice as much for the tracks as much as we do. So. Kev, I'm sorry. I feel like it'll be really close anyway, even if you don't really care about points. I say that you just miss it. Now, my second honorable mention, I will miss out. It's tough, but I think I think it's really close because CD, you're super fast. Like you're fast and you're consistent to make. But I feel like there might be just a tad bit somebody a little bit faster. So I'll make you an honorable mention. Also, Curdy. Both super fast drivers, but I just don't see them making it. Now, here we go to my championship 4. First, overall seed, come on, it's got to be Belu. He's the championship favorite. He's fast. Anywhere he goes, he can hop into a car. He didn't even practice Long Beach at all. Hopped in and ran a 135 in like 5 minutes. So that dude's just stupid fast. He's hard to beat. Second, not to be biased or anything, and I hope no one takes this as biased, but I really think I can make it. I think I could make it, even if Dom subs, and I have faith in Dom. He's a really good driver, and I think he can sub for a little bit, but I will make most of the races, so don't worry about that. I think I can make it based off speed and instant points to the championship 4. Now, my third pick gets a little hard, but I think I'm going to put Dylan in. Dylan, he can be consistently fast at any track he wants. He's a really fast driver. He can get fast, and he can be a little aggressive, and I will say that. But consistently makes races, and he can be consistently fast. And if he just misses some of those mistakes and misses some of the wrecks and stuff, especially super speedways and stuff like that, I think that he can easily make a championship for it with these drivers. Now, my fourth and final pick, and it's really hard. You got guys like Aiden, you've got guys like Cardi, you've got guys like Vector, Zane, but yeah, bro. Now my fourth and final pick. No disrespect, Vex, but like I'm just sorry. But
Yeah, Vex is not.
final pick making the championship 4. I think it's got to be Vector, right? Vector is super fast. Fast in these cars when it was D2 last year. Got a couple wins. Won the D2 championship. So, like, he's moving up. Rookie season, but I think he's fast enough to easily go out there and win a couple races. And if he consistently make races, and I really think he can, I don't think he raced a Clash, but that's the only thing. I think that he can easily win a couple races and stay consistently making races and maybe get some subs in there a little bit. Because we all know every single person's not making every race this season. You're going to have at least one sub, every single person here, except maybe Belu and some of those guys. But, like, I think Vector is my fourth and final pick right there.
Yeah, should we do one final honorable mention category?
Yeah, I feel like let's 2 drivers and honorable mention.
Okay. Well, since I was going, I'll go ahead with my 2 honorable mentions. This might be a little hot take. I think Aiden, he will be missing like right on the edge. Aiden, he consistently makes races as well. And you'll have some races where there's like 5 or 4 drivers probably racing in like D1 or D2. And I think Aiden is one of those guys that can consistently make a race. Like he never really misses. Like if he's there, if there's a race going on, he is there. So I put Aiden in there for honorable mention, but I think he just misses it out just on speed. And I think he can win a race. Honestly, he thinks since he can win a race, he's got confidence in himself. I think that he could win a couple races, maybe. Now, my second honorable mention, I'm going to have to put Zane in there. Zane, he's quick on road courses, and he can be really fast on ovals if he wants to be, short track stuff like that. But I think he just misses out as well.
All right.
Also, do your D2 honorable mention as well.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. My D2 honorable mentions. I'm sorry, Die Hard obviously has to be one of the honorable mentions. There's no way. I forgot about him, and I'm not going back on my championship picks. So I think I'll put Die Hard as a championship honorable mention. Also, my second honorable mention has got to be Aviation. I forgot Aviation was running D2, and he's definitely good at fuel saving. He's really good. That's my 2, though.
All right. I think I'll go next. I want to shout out both my teammates, Vector and Ceedee. I didn't put them on there, but they're both bad fast. They can get some consistency down. I think they can both make it. I don't know about EJ though. He just doesn't show up to races. But for another honorable mention, I think I got to put Kevin there. Didn't talk about him because I don't know. He didn't make Long Beach off of just raw speed, so. But I think he still is bad fast at all the tracks he wants to be. So if he shows up and makes races, I think he can still make it. And for D2, yeah, I got to put Die Hard in there. He was really fast in D2 last season. Different cars now, but he can still show speed. So he's got to be in there. And for my final honorable mention for D2, I'm going to put Zach. He's definitely fast. Just didn't even show up to Long Beach, but if he can consistently make races, I think he can also have a shot to make it.
I got you. No, yeah, Ceedee. Sorry. I didn't even talk. Ceedee, you can go.
I personally think for my D1 honorable mention, I feel like I have to put Zane right under the cutoff. I mean, I feel like he can be a great guy. It's just the reason why I don't have him in the Champ 4 is because he lets a lot of the anger get to him, and he crashes out a lot during the races. So I think he'll get like penalized once or twice, and I'll miss the championship because of that. And for my second pick, I'm gonna have to go with Aiden. He showed a lot of speed last season, barely missing the championship. I feel like he could possibly make the championship if he stays consistent. But for now, I think he goes under Zane. And for my D2 honorable mentions, I have to have Die Hard right under because I feel like he's going to get a penalty for something stupid. And for my second, I got to go Chase for Life. He doesn't really show up to races, but when he does, he can be really fast and really consistent on his lap times.
I got you. To finish us off, Junior, who is your honorable mentions?
All right, for D1 first, I'm going to have to go to Curdy. I mean, he's very fast at random tracks that I can find. I mean, Long Beach out of nowhere, he got the pole. And in Pocono, he was really fast and won that race. I mean, he's finally in D1 full time. It's just a consistency. I mean, the speed is there, but this lag, first of all, and then this consistency, I don't know if he can make that to a championship 4, especially with the Winston, no playoff format, no reset. In my second pick, I think it's going to have to be Cardi. I mean, I kind of wanted to put him in the championship 4, but I just haven't seen the speed yet. Maybe he does have it, but I haven't seen it yet compared to the championship 4. But he is very fast. You do want to look out for him. Cardi there, he's got a fast car coming this season. And my D2 picks, I'm going to have to go Aviation. I mean, I didn't put him in the championship 4. He's still got a fast car. I mean, you can't really go wrong with putting Aviation in there either. Swept the stages, unfortunately, could not get that victory done, but obviously a good road racer. I'm going to have to put him there. And my second pick, it's going to have to be, I think I'm gonna put Breyer there. I mean, it's kind of random, but like, wait, is Breyer full time?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
Random. It's kind of random. I know it's random, but Breyer is unironically one of the fastest people I've seen. Unironically, I fought with him in multiple championships in other leagues, but yeah, he's got a fast car. I haven't seen him yet, but like we'll see.
All right.
Thank you, Junior. It was a good video here today. Definitely a long one, about 40 minutes long. But thank you all for watching this one. It was a good video. A lot to talk about. Now we'll set our sights for the MWRT 500. A lot of storylines. Obviously, if you win this race, even if you don't win a championship, your name is still submitted in the legacy books, like Shan was. We all remember Shan. Just winning the Daytona 500. We all know it. It's because it's just a big race, the beginning of the year. Everybody will remember it. But thank
gotta
you
point out the two winner last year, David. He left the league immediately after, but he also won.
Yeah, he also won. Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, thank you all for watching this one. Dylan, just sign us out with a random word.
Shut
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!